Are you worried about your groceries before you use them up? Then watch this video to the end and I'll show you how I store mine until I finish using them. Now, for my broccolis and cauliflower, I open up the stem. I allow the stem breathe in the humidity area of my fridge, but I cover up the florets, not so tightly though. Now, this is zucchini or courgettes. I store them in my organizer bin and open it up for it to breathe. That's the same way I store cucumbers. For the carrots, I realized that if I get them wet or if I wash them, they spoil quickly. So I just put them in my organizer bin or maybe the humidity area if I don't have anything there. I first of all lay a kitchen paper towel, put the carrots on it, then store it in my fridge. Can you remember my onion butter? Yes, it's still in my fridge since December and I'm still using it. This is avocado pears. For my avocado, I wait for them to ripen. And once they ripen, I can put them in the bin. But I will eat these ones in the next 2 to 3 days or else it might get spoiled. This is the fridge bin for the humidity zone or the dry zone. Here I'm going to place my dry bell peppers. You can store your peppers in here, but what you should never store is tomatoes. Your tomatoes will get spoiled in the fridge on time. So I put them in here or I freeze them. If I cut them, if I already cut them, I freeze them. I'll show you something towards the end for you to understand how you can also vacuum seal and freeze. I try not to put them on top of each other. I try to make sure that each one stays on the paper towel. So that way they have space to breathe. Please, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And also let me know where you are watching me from. I like to know where you are seeing my video from. So this is my bell peppers sitting pretty in the dry zone. Now I have enough because my friend sent this to me, my friend Oyinye. So you can also put them in your organizer bins. These bins do not come with your fridge. You buy them. So I bought these ones to just fit in the fridge and organize the fridge properly. You can see that it helps me store up more things. Yeah, you can imagine if I didn't have them. Those are oranges I have in the house. The beans also keep your oranges, lemons, and limes to last for a long time. I love pawpaw. So, but the way I like to eat my pawpaw is when it is almost ripe, not very ripe. Okay, so once I see that it's almost ripe, I peel it, open it up, remove the membrane and seeds. Then I put them in a glass bowl. Now, the reason is this. If I wait for it to ripen before I do this and store it in the fridge, I realize that every day it gets softer and I do not like very soft pawpaw. So this way, before I finish it, it will get to that soft part. It won't be extremely soft. Yeah, so I store it in the fridge that way. So like I said, let me know where you are watching me from. If you have other ways of storing your groceries, fruits and vegetables, do let us know in the comment section, and I always like to know where you are watching me from. If you have trusted ways, put them in the comment section. These are the ways I store mine and they last me at least till I'm done eating them. Now in the dry zone is where you keep your cheeses and butters. So I have my cheese here, so I'm keeping it in here with the bell peppers. Those are blueberries, so I just put the blueberries in the fridge inside the container that I bought it with. These are herb pods. Now, it's a fridge organizer item that helps you save your herbs or vegetables for longer. So here I'll be saving my spring onions. You can save your parsley, mint and all of that inside of it. It also has this space where you can put some water to keep your herbs fresh in the fridge. So I cannot cover up the pod now because the spring onions is bigger than this pod. So, but you can always leave it like this and it will keep your spring onions fresh. Spring onions on its own can, last for so long in the fridge as long as it has some water that is helping it. I arrange my eggs in the egg rack. And the pineapple, I can leave it whole in the fridge till I'm ready to eat it, or make a smoothie out of it or juice it. Over here, I have bananas. I just put my bananas on the kitchen counter inside a basket that has been lined with paper towel. This is a vacuum sealer. I'll be showing you how to seal your ingredients using pepper as an example. So this pepper, I just rinse out with salt. I get my salad dryer, then I dry it. So you can see the water from the spinning. So after spinning it, you see that your peppers or salad, whatever you're drying in the basket, is dry already. You put it inside your vacuum bag. Now don't fill up the vacuum bag to the brim. Make sure you leave some space, that way it will seal better. You put it in your vacuum. Just every vacuum sealer has different instructions, but they are quite easy to use. So once you place it, you pin it, you make sure you hear the pop that it's properly pinned, then you turn on the vacuum sealer. Now it will seal your ingredient tightly, like this pepper. It will seal it tightly, remove all the air. That way it will last for longer. So you can save this in the fridge or freezer depending on how long you want to eat it. Now if you are eating it, if you are going to be eating it for so long, like you have so much of it, I would suggest that you store in the freezer. But if it's not many, you can just store in the fridge, where you can use it up in a week, 2, or probably a month. So the humidity zone is a good place to store it if you are putting it in the fridge. Now, there are some ingredients that don't go in the fridge, like onions. The fridge is not a good place to store onions. So I have a basket in my pantry where I pour onions. So I'm going to be adding the onions there. Also, potatoes are not good for the fridge. Sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, I put them on a board in my pantry. You can also see my yam there as well. That's where I keep them. For the corn, boil them immediately and eat them fresh. Corn is better when eating fresh, so I just boil them and eat. And I ate this one with my avocado pear. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.